All right, ready to go here. And now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. Yeah, that's fouled off. Under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. And now Mickey Moniak. Canzone snags it for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's George Springer. Yeah, and he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
2 down, nobody on. And that misses. 1-2 the count.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That's off the mark, and the count's full.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
Kyle Tucker at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Pitch misses. And that's ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Now a check swing, but he held up.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And a foul ball. Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Now in for the Braves, Pete Crow Armstrong. The pitch. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And that's a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. It's 3-0. 0-1 now. This one's smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 4-0. Swing and a ball popped up. Boom. Settles under this one. And there's one down.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long. But he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to one inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Colson Montgomery now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Here's the rookie right fielder. And first offering is fouled off. Baldwin off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Top of the second. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Boz back to work. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
There's a swing and a drive. Crow Armstrong going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. And here comes Alec Boehm. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
0-1.
They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when.
And Eric Summersgill punches him. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the second. And the batter now, Zach McKinstry. First pitch misses. Foul ball. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. Now 2-2. Just misses with that one. Fans swings another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Pete Crow Armstrong. Tap foul at the plate. 1 out, bases empty. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one is going to go. That'll fire up the dugout, and they boost their lead. It's 5-0. And now it's going to be Bobby Witt Jr. And it's fouled away. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0-1.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across, so why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
1-1.
That one ripped. That's back. And that one is off the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been.
Oh, and a nice sliding stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. Top half of the 3rd inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Ezequiel Tovar. That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Throw comes in. Runner stopped. He's second and third. Nobody out. Not in time. He's safe.
All over that one right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Chorio in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Now one
ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
That's back there. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track. In comes the run from third to trim the lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Mickey Moniak stands in for the Phillies. Corrals it. 2 down. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. Makes his way towards it. And that is that. Back at Truist Park as we go to the last of the 3rd. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Dominic Canzone.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-1. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Montgomery, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Tovar takes it to the bag. That's one. And now the right fielder. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the fourth. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
A dive, he's got it. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out. Alejandro Kirk stands in for the Phillies. They say when Kirk measures 5 feet 8 inches, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Witt tosses to first. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. Vinny Pasquantino now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball. Canzone flying after this one. And that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the second baseman, Zach McKinstry. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning. So the lineup flips over. Pete Crow Armstrong next up for the Braves. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way.
Runners on the move. Puts a bunt down. Boom. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. So bases all loaded up. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber, and misses inside.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Strike one.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
On the ground to third, might be 2. He fires home for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Well, a big turn of events in this inning. Very well done by the defense right there to get 2 and cut down the run at home plate. A lot can go wrong on that play, and you have to be sure of the first out, but they look like they've worked on that play quite a bit.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Glass now, ready and deals. Hit in the air, right field, and that is Springer. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. That's a little bit low.
You know, these Phils, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Swings and misses. To first, 1 away here in the 5th.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Tovar now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Luis Garcia. Doubled in his first AB. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
0-2 now. Good eye in that spot.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
And that's down and away.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Going back on this one. And that one is out of here. A shot to the opposite field. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-3. Base is empty with 2 away. Next to hit, Mickey Moniak. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now in for the Braves, Dominic Canzone. Glasnow back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now the catcher comes up to him. Drake Baldwin. He's 2 for 2. That's a slider for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
That one just misses.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
The throw to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Colson Montgomery next up for the Braves. First pitch swinging.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
On the run, sends it over to first. What a play. Inning over. Top 6. Here's George Springer to start it off. That one found hard the other way. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Settles under it. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. Now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk. 0 for 2 in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. Not an easy call. And we're back. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, number 14. Number 86, taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Now he breaks his bat. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly did.
On the ground. Gloves it on the dive. Safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Now here is Bobby Witt Jr. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That's in there. Strike one.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
And now 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
In the dirt, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Garcia puts it away. And now Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered in this game. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So now it's Freddie Freeman. That one finds the zone. And that is strike one. And a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Popped up. Tovar gets under it. And that ends the inning. Top of inning number 7. Now. Vinny Pasquantino. And he chases a high fastball there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Fair ball.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the.
Oh, that got him.
First base.
First and second, no outs. Digging in, Ezequiel Tovar. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Base hit into the outfield. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Pinch hitter coming on, Andy Ibanez. A critical at bat in this game for him. And that skips in the dirt.
Counts 1-0.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Here's a 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. And that is a big first out.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Pasquantino, the runner at third. Bohm at second. Tovar at first. 1 gone.
Foul ball.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Mickey Moniak getting ready to hit. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Dairon Blanco.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
0-1. Makes the catch. Inning over. Back here in Atlanta, set for the last half of the 7th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Dominic Canzone. Outside corner, there's a strike. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-2. He goes down looking. Drake Baldwin digs in now. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2 down, base is empty. Colson Montgomery next up for the Braves. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
All right, there's number 8. 1 away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out. Back at Truist Park, and the batter is George Springer. Ferguson back to work.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. 1 up, 1 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Way outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The Phils trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering way off the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Off the mark there. 3-2 now. Witt over to first. That was a strong at-bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now in for the Braves, number 14. Up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Zach McKinney.
If it were an app.
So they turn things over to the righty, Craig Kimbrell.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And it's caught for the out.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Crow Armstrong now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. And there's the strike. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away. And next for Atlanta, Bobby Witt Jr. And there's a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that's downstairs and outside. The other way. He's got it. And that'll end the... And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. He's 2 outs away. Ezekiel Tovar stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
On the ground, right side. Phillies have just 1 out remaining.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. And that'll do it. Bonds with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very